Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and I have a new Minecraft map I wanted to spotlight, and it really comes as a bit of a godsend, to use the phrase, because I just realized that I wasted an entire day's worth of work recording a different Minecraft series that I then accidentally deleted before I uploaded the files, and so they're gone now forever. So to blow off some steam, I'm gonna play as Godzilla in Minecraft Vanilla. Hey, I got a rhyme there. And I'm gonna destroy some stuff. Well, let's see. I thought I was gonna destroy some stuff. As soon as I tried to load that, it crashed. Let's try that again. There we go. That was strange. Java crashed. Okay, let's see. What does it want? Put your field of view between 60 and 70. Sounds loud. Friendly creatures off. Okay, options. Field of view between 60 and 70. Alright. Sounds loud. Well, everything is fine there. And then I think it wants friendly creatures off here, would be my guess. Because there is no way to turn friendly creatures off as just a concept. Well, I mean, I could set it so that nothing spawned, but that would be crazy. This map was created by Team Wooloo, youtube.cm/teamwooloo, yt.cm. There are 3 maps here. Let us start by destroying the map 1, Greenfield, by THEJESTR. This is a pretty cool lobby, I have to admit. I guess I just step on it, right? It's spinning me around, and we're loading. And we took some damage. And we are in a map. And there's our Godzilla. Godzilla! What is he doing? Spitting out fireballs. We have shoot scale plus shoot cast. So it shoots out these scales. Is this an ability Godzilla has? To shoot out scales? And now they're gonna start falling down, destroying the thing. I haven't walked forward or moved anywhere. We want to just figure out what we're doing. We have seismic slam plus Q to cast. Alright, so this map is laggy. I mean, it's not a huge surprise that it's laggy, considering all the stuff that's around here. But, I mean, I got a pretty powerful machine and it's still laggy. Let's see, fire beam, let's melt this pond. Burn that too. Alright. Summon the baby Godzilla, Godzuki, and doesn't seem like that one worked. Lightning orb. Let's see this. The thing seems to just have hit me. All the fun ways getting hit by lightning now let's charge the hyper beam. Press the hyper beam to charge. And then the next one is to activate it. Shoot out little particles. They don't seem like they're doing that much damage. And then to go into absorb mode, we do this, and then we can fly around. Let's see. So we are several feet. Here's our Godzilla. We are several blocks, I'd say about 20 blocks above the street is where we can crush. And here's some Godzukis down here. Maybe the Godzukis did summon and I just didn't see them because they were too small. I'm too big. A little bit of issues of being able to see it when it blocks out. This is a pretty good Minecraft model of Godzilla, and I like the sway. Somebody put some effort into that swaying back and forth. That's not just natural. I wonder if the dragon in the end should be more blocky than it is and look more like this. I felt like it was a definite break from the blockiness of Minecraft, that the creature in the dragon really, it doesn't look that blocky. So now to get back on him, I think I just have to fly over him or in him, or let's see, in him or over him. Let's see. Let's see. How do you get back in charge of the Godzilla? Godzilla as a TV series is kind of unique because it started off with him being a monsters movies. So he was definitely supposed to be scary, and then they made several of them where he was your friendly monster series with more targeted towards kids. Well, let's see, I don't know how to get back. I don't know how to get back to him. I thought it was supposed to be you get right over him and it was supposed to automatically lock you into it. That's exactly what I just saw. So we may have to exit out the menu and, I mean, just walk in his mouth. Maybe I'm just too low. There we go. Finally, you have to get really high. It doesn't look like this map is fully finished as a construction. So we can jump a little bit, and he does jump up. So we can jump and do seismic slam and get some stuff that way. Try and start things on fire. This is really the kind of stuff that I would love just by default being in a Minecraft world. It's just, oh, here is a city and we're just going to have it be populated, and when people spend so much work on this, here's your MAIKURA. And yeah, I'm mostly just looking at the construction here. I mean, I don't even have it within my heart to destroy this city as much as I should be. Let's see, just chug along. Each of these maps are going to be down in the description, So you could use them and put them in your own personal server. I mean, look, there's obviously some redstone going around here. This isn't just a standard map. This is a whole, like, I don't know, stage, movie theater they've got going here. It's like a rock band concert with singers, I think, are what these are supposed to be. Be nice if this was lit up. So let's just leave the Godzilla part. Even though I am a little frustrated uh, with losing an entire series, I'm not too upset about it really. That series didn't go that well. Anyways, I do just love this. I love this design. I love these maps. These maps are the best part. It's not the it really isn't the fact that there's a Godzilla walking around. I would love to deconstruct things and have the Godzilla um, be, let's see what's going down on over here. Looks like there's something that was here that wasn't supposed to be here, and now it's getting flooded. There's like, this is generated land too. They didn't cut it out. That would have saved a lot of lag, I think, if they had bothered to, if they had cut just the top few layers. Little chunk error here. Don't think there's any more to it. They did cut out the edges here, so this is the end of the world. But this is a special support. Okay. Uh, but just these buildings, just this construction is lovely. I've bored myself of the Godzilla section of it. It's just, I really wish my server was like this. I wish there was more people with great architectural ability and they could just do all of this. And they would build all of this. That would be great. If I had a server just full of these things, I could do a whole series of every day showing off somebody's new construction. Just walking around talking about it. This map is great. And I destroyed it. I am the monster. I am the monster I always suspected I might be. I just destroyed this city. Sadly, it's not very fast in spectator mode. You'd be moving a lot faster in creative mode. Not a lot of destruction is got done. You crushed the ground, yes. It would be nice if this was a game. I think that would be really cool if you made a game of it and there was two Godzillas running around. Now I don't know if you could ever possibly um, get it so it was smooth enough to be a game, but that would be great if it could tell you exactly, keep count of how many blocks had been destroyed by each Godzilla. But yeah, this is nice. But we have two other maps to look at too. Let's see. So much to this map. I didn't realize it was going to be like this. You could spend probably a good 30 to 40 minutes just wandering around this map trying to level it to its smallest thing. But it would have to be pretty destructive. I've gotten a little too old and a little too mature to think it's fun to step on sandcastles, and that's really all this is I appreciate the amount of work and effort put into these maps, and I'm sure the map makers gave permission for their creations to be destroyed. I just can't bring myself to it. I just can't bring myself to it. And I bet these maps go further. I seriously doubt they just cut off. Like, this is weird. They missed a section. Just this weird section over here. It's not like it's having trouble loading. It's literally just missed a section. Well, that's enough of this map. Let's see. 0, close menu. Nope. Next page. 881. Teleport to player. Teleport to team member. I gotta go find Godzilla now. That's the only way I can get back to the built-in menu. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. They should have put a player next to him so I could teleport to him. An invisible player. Where did we leave Godzilla? And if I escape back to the menu of Minecraft, it's probably just going to put me right back here. So detailed. Just hugely detailed. And obviously not made in vanilla. Nobody mined all these emeralds. If somebody did, they were probably need help. But man, this is how certain sections of Minecraft should be. It shouldn't just always be a forest. It shouldn't just always be a bunch of trees or a desert or something. It should be, okay, once every 1,000 blocks you run into a city like this. Things automatically populated, full of resources, nicely placed out. So nicely placed out people are afraid to mine it, to destroy the beauty of it. And this is that section, so we should be getting close to Godzilla. We left him over here. Maybe if we just fly up, it will automatically get us back to him. Yeah, and he's just sitting there, wobbling back and forth. Alright, so I think that's a little higher than where we were before. And this feels like lower than where we were before. Come on. There's the sweet spot. One thing we should try though is we should go in the ocean. Let's see. That is the source of Godzilla. He always comes out of the ocean and leaves by the ocean back to Monster Island. He's just stepping on the water. Is it flowing? No, it doesn't seem like it is. Doesn't seem like we can make a mess of the water. You know what will be really funny? If he walks off the edge. I must go now, my people need me. Off the edge we go. They should have put some kind of barrier. Okay, this is something to look at. Observe this. So apparently Godzilla has the magical ability to fly in midair. But because he's doing it right now. Who would have known? Now I gotta find that sweet spot again. I don't think we'll be exiting him anymore. Takes too much time. Come on. Come on. It's really tight too. It's not like it's a super broad area. Almost had it, I think. There we go. So let's go back to the menu. Oh, all I had to do is kill myself? Well, gee, that would have been easier. Just destroy the recommended map of MAIKURA 2.0 by KIRAKIRAOUJI. The last one was made by THEJESTR. Spin, spin, spin! So, here we have another city that's way... Let's see, let's try to fire. Here it seems like the fire is spreading a lot better. Of course, if we do the fire, just light everything on fire. Is it spreading? It is. So they may have spent a lot more time and built a lot more things by wool. Let's see. A little bit of a problem there. It's walking into it, and then when I walk into it, it doesn't work. So I can't, like, walk right through this building. I have to walk around the edge to destroy it. And for this tall building, I don't think you can put any gravity effects. There was a early access game I recently saw. This building is now just floating. You'd have to try to make it all out of falling sand in entities if you were going to have it fall, which you could try to do that. I don't know if that would work in 1.86. But there was this early access game in which you did run around to two different places in the map and play as a Godzilla that was pretty, well, as a kaiju, not particularly Godzilla, but as characters like that. Let's do something here. I would recommend turning your clouds off. Oh, that looks so much better. I wonder why they didn't recommend that. So the game looked fun and everything. I even thought about covering it. The only problem is it's early access, and I think they were gonna try and sell it came with like one free creature, and then I think they were gonna try and sell as DLC the other two creatures, and I'm just thinking to myself, no, that's not enough. I want to play as all three characters in the game. I don't want to be limited. Otherwise, it looked like a real fun game. I like the concept. So, if anybody knows any other games that might be similar to this would be kind of fun to do as a series. The only problem here is this is just taking so long that I can't, in this episode, in this video, bother to walk around. It's just taking forever for it to load. It's very laggy. I don't think that's just because there's a ton of blocks around. I think it's because they've got a ton of command blocks going around. See, I'm not supposed to be able to do that. I wasn't supposed to be able to do that. So let's go just quickly look at the third map, and then I'm going to do deconstructing Godzilla in vanilla Minecraft, or whatever this map is called. I think it's called that. In the next episode, I will go into a creative mode. In fact, I will go into creative mode before I destroy any of it, so we can look at the maps better. And now we're gonna try EMPIREPOLIS. Spin, 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 spin. They're all a little too similar, or they have been so far. So I'm hoping this place is a little bit more different. It's taller buildings. That's nice and all, but that's not really what I want. So that's like water or ice. So let's see the fire beam. Yeah, the fire beam is melting. So now there's all kinds of water gonna flow everywhere. That's what they get for building buildings out of ice. This kind of looks like the Ghostbuster building. Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Not against Godzilla though. Godzilla wins against the Ghostbusters building. At least this time he does. These tall buildings, there's no real way for Godzilla to destroy these. I can't like look up and try to fire. Yeah, it's just his head height, and then when we toss these things around, they're not doing a ton of damage. And we could do lightning orb, but that's annoying as all get out. So yeah, this is cool. I wish this was more of a game. I wish they had maybe made it a little bit more blocky in the let's see, let's find a nice open area and look at the model here. Let's see. When we look at this Godzilla model, it still probably needs some more blocks. They've used blocks, but they've stretched out blocks a lot. Come back. The teeth and everything look fine, and the eyes are cool. Come on. But then you have these long curved sections of just one giant cube. His fingers, his legs, his elbows. It's kind of blocky, but if you want to stay within the scale of Minecraft, it has to be one block is one size. So he needs to have one block is one size, even if they cheat and cut some blocks so that they're diagonal, or twist them in such a way that they're diagonal. He needs to make it look like somebody built a Godzilla out of bricks and did all that. If things start looking like this in Minecraft, I wouldn't want to play Minecraft. That looks too simplistic, too low poly count, as it were. These maps are great. I love these maps more than I love the Godzilla part. Turns out, I really do. I love the construction. I love the architecture, and I really can't bring myself to destroy a ton of it. I really can't. It's too nice looking. So that's gonna be the end of the spotlight. We're not gonna do a series on this. There'd be nothing I could do. I could just make episode after episode in which I cringed as I destroyed things, architecture. We will do deconstructing Godzilla and vanilla Minecraft right after this, but otherwise that's it for this map. Links are down below if you want to download it and play with it. Maybe you can crush the city more than me. I think a lot of his abilities need some work. They're not super fun. The lightning one in particular is pretty annoying. Uh, Shooting scales doesn't work that well. Seismic slam is too slow. Fire beam's not a big enough fire. Summon baby, I think it works, but I think it summons babies really really small that are just like way down there. Yeah, they're right under you, so you can't even see them from that perspective. So it definitely feels like it's not doing anything. Uh, the other ones, hyper beam is not powerful enough. Hyper beam should probably burn through the entire map, if in my opinion. Lightning orb is annoying. Having to charge the hyper beam is kind of cool, and then uh, activate it is kind of cool, but uh, I would rather have one more ability and then just have a hyper beam button. There's no reason, there's no gameplay here that says we need to charge. And then back to the menu, that's cool. It's just respawning. This menu is cool. I have to admit that. You're in this super dark black area that is pretty big, and when you get close enough to it, it does uh, summon these particle effects. Which is a pretty cool selecting menu, I have to say. That's something where you put the little extra work on it. So overall, I like this. It's kind of weird too, because you have the map creators Team Wooloo who made the Godzilla part, and then they collaborated with THEJESTR and MAIKURA and Roger Mogtog too. Uh, so it was a collaboration between probably very complicated redstone makers and very good architectural things. And that's where you get the best of both worlds in Minecraft. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can do that. Click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. And if you want to friend or favorite me on basically any social media site, all those links are down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.